Let's go to an update on the power blackout. We announced a bit earlier on that Kenya Power says parts of the country have been affected. They have deployed engineers to deal with the situation that have been, or the areas that have been affected. Let's link now with Crispin Otieno from Kisii County. Crispin, if you can hear me, what's the situation there?
Very good evening, Victoria. We can confirm in Kisii town it has also been engulfed with the power outage. It's one of those counties affected by the power outage this evening. The situation, we started witnessing power blackout in this region at around 10 minutes past 8. And right now in the middle of Kisii town, we are driving through the town. Most businesses have closed down because of the power outage. We've also seen very few business premises using generators, and it's also drizzling in parts of Kisii. So literally Kisii town is a ghost town tonight, and we're also receiving the same information from various sub-counties where they're also witnessing the power outage. There are those who are prone to conducting their businesses at this particular time within Kisii town and its environs. They have been forced to close down because there is no way they can be operating without power. It has affected quite a number. Quite a number of businesses are counting losses within this particular county. They're still not aware when this particular outage will come to an end. That basically means it's losses for those operating at night. We can confirm, Victoria, various parts of Kisii County, there is no this particular moment.
All right, Crispin, thanks for that update. We'll be checking back in with you tomorrow for an update from Kisii. Now let's move to Kisumu, where Laura Otieno is standing by to give us a sense of what's going on there. Laura, we just spoke to Crispin. He said power went out around 10 minutes after 8 tonight. What was the case where you are?
Victoria, in Kisumu, it's a similar situation. At around 10 minutes past 8, around that same time, Kisumu City and Kisumu County in general is in pitch darkness. We're also doing a spot check across various spaces, and we can confirm that a lot of businesses are now operating using generators. But then a question that most business people are raising is now who will cater for this extra cost, because this being a Saturday that is shaping up into a longer weekend, considering the holiday on Monday, a lot of restaurants and a lot of entertainment joints were banking on having a lot of revelers. Therefore, a lot of them are saying that with the increased cost of fuel, who will then now bear the cost of these diesel generators that they're now using to try and light up their businesses in light of this nationwide blackout. And Kisumu is a peculiar case because the region has been experiencing intermittent power blackouts for about 1 month now. There have been issues in various areas, including Bondo and the environs of Kisumu town, where over the last 1 month there have been reports of frequent power outages. Therefore, even when the power went out, a lot of people assumed that it was the usual intermittent outage that would then come back after like 10 to 15 minutes. But then it's been almost an hour in pitch darkness now. Some of the businesses which do not have generators have had to close down, but then the few that are still running, especially within the CBD and areas of Kundele, is where there's some activity. But then other areas, especially in the sub-counties, a lot of businesses have now shut down, complete pitch darkness, everybody waiting for the KPLC to restore normal supply. So we will see what happens tomorrow in terms of losses, looking at cold storage facilities, for example, for the fishermen along the beaches and people who depend on electricity basically to run their businesses. You know, people who have milk coolers, people who own butcheries where now there's no electricity. Basically, what would be the magnitude of this 1 hour plus blackout, and we're to monitor what time the light will come back and the implication of it by tomorrow, Vicky.
All right, thanks for that update, Laura. And interesting to hear that you've been having intermittent power cuts there. But of course, we'll check back in with you tomorrow as well to hear what the situation is looking like. On Twitter, Kenyans have been voicing their views. It is the top trend. We have Edgar who's saying, I weep for many hustlers in the ICU facilities with no backup. With this nationwide blackout from Kenya Power, how is KPLC going to compensate for such? One must be held accountable. We have another one here saying, I don't understand with all these blackouts from how KPLC still remains a monopoly in this day and age.